Hello students, this is Harshit Gupta. Come back to explain the remaining part of your second chapter means acids, bases and salts. So today I will discuss some chemical compounds which are formed by the sodium chloride. The first compound is sodium hydroxide. So, firstly, I would like to tell the chemical formula of sodium hydroxide. The chemical formula of sodium hydroxide is NaOH. It contains OH radical, that is why it is a strong base, as it is the metallic hydroxide. So, sodium hydroxide is a strong base. It is also known as caustic soda. So, here one question arises, why it is called caustic soda, why it is called caustic soda. Then the caustic word is stand for burning. Caustic word is stand for burning, and soda is stand for sodium, means it is the base which contains sodium, and this base burn the skin, that is why it is known as caustic soda. So this base burns the skin, that is why it is known as caustic soda. It is obtained by the electrolytic decomposition of solution of sodium chloride, means brine. What is brine? Brine is the saturated solution of sodium chloride. Saturated solutions are those solutions in which no more amount of solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature. Means the maximum amount of solute has already dissolved. It's mean that the saturated solution of sodium chloride, when saturated solution of sodium chloride is formed, then the solution is known as brine. So when we conduct the electrolytic decomposition of brine solution, then sodium hydroxide is formed. In this process, electrolytic decomposition of brine, means aqueous solution of sodium chloride, brine. In this process, electrolytic decomposition of sodium of brine takes place, in which brine decomposes to form sodium hydroxide. In this process, chlorine is obtained at anode and hydrogen gas is obtained at cathode as the byproduct. So remain this thing in your mind: hydrogen gas and chlorine gas both are obtained as the byproducts, while the sodium hydroxide is obtained as a main product. So sodium hydroxide is obtained as a main product, while these gases are obtained as a byproduct. This process is also known as chloralkali process. So the reaction of this process is when sodium chloride, aqueous solution of sodium chloride, undergoes electric decomposition, then 2 sodium reacts with 2 hydroxy of H2O, as H2O dissociates into H plus and OH minus. When 2H2O you will take 2H2O, then 2H and 2OH negative will form, and 2 hydroxide ions react with 2Na to form 2NaOH, while 2H plus forms hydrogen gas and 2Cl minus form chlorine gas. The mechanism of this reaction can be given as, firstly, the brine solution undergoes electric decomposition to form sodium plus ion and chloride negative ion. So here sodium plus ion and chloride negative ions are formed. We know that when we take a brine solution in a container, suppose that we have a container in which brine solution is taken, and if two electrodes are placed in this solution, suppose that one is positive and another is negative, and positive will be known as anode and negative will be known as cathode. So uh, positive electrode is known as anode, and negative electrode is known as cathode. When electricity is conducted through this solution, then the sodium chloride molecule dissociates into their corresponding ions to form sodium plus ion and chlorine negative ion, to form sodium plus and chlorine negative ion. So as we know that chlorine has negative charge, that is why chloride ions migrate towards positive electrode, means and migrate towards anode. Then we can say that chloride ion migrates towards anode, and as they migrate towards anode, then here it forms chlorine gas with releasing the two electrons, while the hydrogen positive ion while the sodium plus ion migrates toward cathode, where it reacts with with water molecule and two electrons which are released from the anode. So here sodium ion react with H2O to form two NaOH, and two H plus ions will form, and these two H plus ions react with two electrons, these accept two electrons to form hydrogen gas. So this is the whole mechanism of this reaction. Here NaOH is obtained as a main product, while hydrogen gas and chlorine gas are obtained as a side product or byproduct. These are also called side product or byproduct. There are some use of products after the electrolysis of brine. Brine means NaCl. So firstly, hydrogen gas is obtained as byproduct and it is used as a fuel, margarine in making ammonia for fertilizers, etc. So hydrogen gas is used as a fuel, margarine in making of ammonia for fertilizers. Chlorine gas is also obtained as side product and it is used in water treatment for purification of water, manufacturing of PVC, in disinfectants, in CFC. CFC means chlorofluorocarbon, PVC means polyvinyl chloride. It is also used for covering the electric wires. CFC are the chlorofluorocarbons which are used as refrigerant in the refrigerator as well as in the ACs. It is also used, chlorine gas is also used in pesticides. It is also used in the manufacturing of bleaching powder and hydrochloric acid. Bleaching powder has chemical formula CaOCl2, and hydrochloric acid, you know that, HCl. And the main product is sodium hydroxide, which is used for degreasing of metal, manufacturing of paper, soaps, detergents, artificial fibers, bleach, etc. So has mainly sodium hydroxide is mainly used in the manufacturing of soaps, and the manufacturing of soaps from fat and oil with the help of sodium hydroxide is known as saponification. I will discuss this reaction later. Now, some compounds of byproducts of uh, NaCl of brine. So after electrolysis of brine, we got hydrogen gas, chlorine gas, and sodium hydroxide, and these compounds are used for preparation of many compounds. Some important compounds are bleaching powder. Bleaching powder has chemical formula CaOCl2. Its chemical name is calcium oxychloride. Calcium oxychloride. Bleaching powder is also known as chloride of lime. It is also known as chloride of lime. It is a solid and yellowish white in color. Bleaching powder can easily identified by the strong smell of chlorine. When you smell the bleaching powder, then you feel the smell of chlorine, which has very pungent smell. Bleaching powder, I think all of you have seen the bleaching powder. There is a cream which is used for the bleach of face. The name of cream is PEM. So it is easily available in the market. In this cream, there is a small pack of a powder which is called bleaching powder with the moisturizing cream. So this is the bleaching powder. You can see the bleaching powder also. This powder is used to bleach the face. Now, the preparation. How can you prepare bleaching powder? When calcium hydroxide means CaOH ka whole twice. It is also known as slag line. Reacts with chlorine, then it gives calcium oxychloride, which is known as bleaching powder. I told you the chemical name of bleaching powder is calcium oxychloride, and water. So firstly, calcium hydroxide when react with chlorine, then bleaching powder is formed, and the formula of bleaching powder is CaOCl2. You can check the reaction. There is one Ca and two OH, one OH and two OH, in which Ca, one oxygen and two chlorine react together to form bleaching powder, and remaining H and OH combine together to form water molecule. Aqueous solution of bleaching powder is basic in nature. The term bleach means removal of color. Remain this thing in your mind. Bleach means removal of color. As this powder has the property of bleaching, that is why it is known as bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is often used as bleaching agent. It works because of oxidation. Chlorine in the bleaching powder is responsible for the bleaching effect. So bleaching effect, I will discuss the bleaching effect also when, if you have any colored substance, if you have any colored substance, and when bleaching powder, you will react the colored substance with bleaching powder, then colorless substance is formed. This property is called bleaching property. So simple see है. Now some properties of bleaching powder. There are two types of properties of compounds. The first one is physical properties and second one is chemical properties. In physical properties, we will discuss about the physical state, melting point, boiling point, means those properties in which no chemical change will occur, are called physical properties. For example, it is a pale yellow powder. The first physical property is it is a pale yellow powder. Second physical property is it has a strong smell of chlorine as it contains chlorine. And third property is it is soluble in water, but a clear solution is never formed due to presence of impurities, as it contains some impurities. Therefore, the clear solution will never form. Now some chemical properties of calcium oxychloride. So the first property is when it react with carbon dioxide, it loses chlorine. So when it react with carbon dioxide, it loses chlorine. Here chlorine gas is removed and CO2 combined with CaO to form calcium carbonate. Second chemical property, when bleaching powder reacts with sulfuric acid, it gives calcium sulfate, chlorine and water. So when bleaching powder reacts with sulfuric acid, actually यहाँ पर बीच में पॉजिटिव प्लस का साइन होगा, ठीक कर लेना इसको. Calcium oxychloride reacts with sulfuric acid to form calcium sulfate. Calcium sulfate has formula CaSO4. Chlorine means Cl2 and water H2O. You can balance the reaction. Calcium combined with SO4 to form calcium sulfate. Chlorine gas is removed as chlorine gas and the remaining oxygen and hydrogen combine together to form water molecule. Third property, it is partially soluble in water due to presence of unreacted lime in it. So when it react with water, then calcium chloride is formed. Here, oh, there is a mistake in this reaction. Actually, here CaOH ka whole twice will form. I will correct this reaction. The reaction is when CaOCl2 react with water molecule, then chlorine gas is removed while CaO react with H2O to form CaOH ka whole twice. So made I will make the correction. Don't worry about it. But you have to correct the reaction in the notes. So now uses of bleaching powder after the properties, we will always read the uses of the substance. Uses of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is used in as disinfectant to clean water, moss remover, weed killers, etc. It is used for bleaching the cotton in textile industry, bleaching of wood pulp in paper industry also. Bleaching powder is also used for bleaching the skin. It is used as oxidizing agent in many industries such as textile industry, paper industry, etc. It is also used as oxidizing agents. These are the uses of bleaching powder. The third compound is baking soda, which is also known as sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. These are the chemical name of NaHCO3. Baking soda is another important product which can be obtained by using byproducts of chloralkali process. We know that uh, chlorine gas and hydrogen gas obtained as the byproduct in chloralkali process. The chemical name of baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. Bread soda, cooking soda, bicarbonate of soda, sodium bicarb, sodium bicarb, bicarb of soda, or simply bicarb, etc. are some other names of baking soda. Give me 1 minute, I will close the notification of WhatsApp because if I will not close the notification, then many students will send the message. Hmm. Okay, so now start the second compound, sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate. So I told you about its name, bicarb of soda or simply bicarb, etc. are some other names of baking soda. Baking soda is also known as bicarb of soda, simply bicarb, sodium bicarb, bicarb of sodium. There are many bread soda. There are many names which are given for baking soda. How it can prepare? So the preparation method for the baking soda. Baking soda is obtained by the reaction of brine with carbon dioxide and ammonia. You know that brine is the saturated solution of sodium chloride in water. So when sodium chloride dissolve in water and make a saturated solution, then the brine will obtain, and this brine solution react with carbon dioxide and ammonia. When it react with carbon dioxide and ammonia, then ammonia react with H ion of water, as water has H plus and OH negative ion. Then H plus ion and ammonia combine together to form NH4 plus and Cl negative of NaCl combine with this radical to form NH4Cl. Now the remaining radicals are sodium and OH group of this and CO2. So sodium means Na, OH, OH, H and one oxygen. One oxygen combined with CO2 to form CO3. So sodium and OH and CO2 combine together to form sodium bicarbonate. This is the whole reaction through which you can prepare sodium bicarbonate. This reaction is also known as Solvay process. So Solvay process, this reaction is also known as Solvay process. In this process, calcium carbonate is used as source of CO2 and the resultant calcium oxide is used to recover the ammonia from ammonium chloride. So these are the important things which are not given in this reaction, but you have to know about the calcium carbonate. Actually, carbon dioxide gas which is used for this reaction is obtained from the calcium carbonate. When calcium carbonate is heated, then calcium oxide and CO2 will formed. This CO2 gas is used for this reaction and the obtained calcium oxide is used to recover the ammonia from ammonium chloride. So calcium oxide again used to recover ammonia from ammonium chloride. Again, some properties of sodium bicarbonate. There are two types of properties: physical properties and chemical properties. In physical properties, the first property is sodium bicarbonate is white crystalline solid, but it appears as fine powder. Sodium hydrogen carbonate means baking soda is amphoteric nature. Amphoteric in nature means एम्पोथेरिक नेचर का मीन्स होगा ये एसिडिक और बेसिक दोनों करेक्टर को शो करेगा. तो इट विल शो बोथ करेक्टर एसिडिक एज वेल एज बेसिक. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is sparingly soluble in water. Now chemical properties. So the first chemical properties is thermal decomposition of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Thermal decomposition means when baking soda is heated, then it decomposes into sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide and water. So sodium bicarbonate has chemical formula NaHCO3. When it is heated, then sodium carbonate will form. Two sodium combined with one CO3 to form sodium carbonate. Two hydrogens are remaining and one CO3 is remaining. In CO3, CO2 evolved and remaining oxygen combined with two hydrogen to form water molecule. So this is the whole reaction which shows the thermal decomposition. What is thermal decomposition? When a molecule dissociates into when a molecule is decomposed by heating, then it is called thermal decomposition. Sodium carbonate formed after thermal decomposition of sodium hydrogen carbonate decomposes into sodium oxide and carbon dioxide on further heating. आई थिंक आप लोगों को ये बात समझ में नहीं आई होगी, फिर से समझाता हूँ. Sodium carbonate formed after thermal decomposition of sodium hydrogen carbonate means sodium carbonate which is formed after the thermal decomposition of sodium hydrogen carbonate decomposes into sodium oxide and carbon dioxide on further heating. If we will heat the remaining substance again, then this sodium carbonate again decomposes into sodium oxide Na2O and CO2 carbon dioxide. As you can see, so sodium carbonate on further heating dissociates into sodium oxide and carbon dioxide. Next, action with water. So action with acids. It decomposes by acids to liberate carbon dioxide. When it reacts with acids like HCl, hydrochloric acid, then the chlorine of hydrochloric acid react with sodium to form NaCl. Again, CO2 gas evolved from CO3 and remaining oxygen combined with this hydrogen and this hydrogen to form H2O. Action with water. Aqueous solution of sodium bicarbonate is mildly alkaline due to hydrolysis of bicarbonate radical. So when sodium bicarbonate dissolves in water, it decomposes into Na plus and HCO3 minus. HCO3 minus is known as bicarbonate radical, and bicarbonate radical again hydrolyzed to form hydroxide ion and carbonic acid. So hydroxide ion, since it form hydroxide ion, and those compound which gives OH negative ion are called base. So it has alkaline nature due to hydrolysis of bicarbonate radical. After the chemical properties, we will always study the uses of the compound. What are the uses of sodium baking soda or sodium bicarbonate? Baking soda is used in making baking powder, which is used in cooking as it produces carbon dioxide, which makes the batter soft and spongy. Baking soda is used as an antacid. It is also used for making many uh, food material like chole bhature. So baking soda is also used in chole bhature also. मेरे सामने आप सभी लोगों के मुंह में पानी आ गया होगा. डोंट वरी, ये मजाक था. Sodium baking soda is used in toothpaste, which makes the teeth white and plaque free. Baking soda is used in cleansing of ornaments made of silver. Since sodium hydrogen carbonate gives carbon dioxide and sodium oxide on strong heating, thus it is used as fire extinguishers. So in fire extinguishers, sodium hydrogen carbonate is also used. Next, baking powder. What is baking powder? Baking powder produces carbon dioxide on heating. So it is used in cooking to make the batter spongy. Although baking soda is also produces carbon dioxide on heating, but it is not used in cooking because on heating, baking soda produces sodium carbonate along with the carbon dioxide. Along with the carbon dioxide. So sorry, along with the carbon dioxide. The sodium carbonate thus produces makes the taste bitter. That is why sodium baking soda is not used for making food. baking soda is not used in cooking. Baking powder is used in cooking because baking soda decomposes to form sodium carbonate with CO2. As you can see this reaction, it forms sodium carbonate, and sodium carbonate has bitter taste. That is why it is not used in cooking. So for today, thank you. I will complete this chapter in the next video.